Hi, friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're wondering what the F the planets have in store for you in the month of December, look no further. This recording is for Sagittarius, Sun and Rising, and for your chart, I am looking at what Jupiter, your sign's ruler, is up to. I have to say, I feel such a positive vibe overall from your chart, even though there are a few um, tensions coming up. It's nothing that you should concern yourselves with. I have the feeling that with the transit of Jupiter in Pisces, you guys were in a very contemplative mode, especially those of you who were having a lot of doubts around your belief system and your personal philosophy. You will probably see uh, um, a bit of a shift from that contemplative energy and a more action oriented energy. Quite normal, quite natural. It's basically what you have learned about yourself this year. You will be able to take the lessons learned, and run with them into the new year, or at least as soon as we have Jupiter entering the sign of Aries, which is happening on the December 20th. So it's an exciting time. Fellow fire sign, just as yourself, so you will feel like a surge of energy, and I think that you've been dying for that. I also think that with this transit of Jupiter and Pisces, you may have had a bit of a tendency to imbibe and to drown your sorrows in the wrong kind of liquids. But at least you know you're coming out of that period now, so now you will have a tendency to take action towards your goals in a more well, I wanted to say balanced, but I've never met a Sagittarius with a sense of balance. It's you guys just go all in. You don't care for balance so much. It's a go big or go home. So at least with this very supportive um, with this very supportive transit, you can actually accomplish that. So you're still the superstars of the zodiac in the month of December because the sun is transiting your sign. So that means an extra kick of energy. And just be more mindful about, ruffling some feathers around or also about getting triggered because your egos are a bit high up there. You're feeling a little bit empowered, and some people might not like that, and they might try to take it down a notch. So, for yourselves, I suggest exercising a bit of modesty this month, and as much as possible, try to keep your plans to yourself. So, try and do your best not to get into any kind of arguments or to be your very blunt self, as it people might be less understanding of these tendencies that come natural. And I know that you don't mean well, but a lot of people will not know that. So it's just a word of caution and advice. I'm loving the fact that your ruler is still in a conjunction with Neptune. It's giving you guys a lot of inspiration and insights. I wouldn't say that Sagittarius is the most intuitive of signs, but especially lately, you guys have been benefiting from that um, intuitive Neptunian energy in the sense that you feel more connected to your emotions. Although if you still have to make any kind of decision, you should still make that decision with your head. So you need to be able to reason and just follow your gut instinct. Into your intuition is something that is sometimes um, it's fluctuating, so it's not your strong suit, but your sharp mind is. So trust that instead. But in any case, for the month of December, you can actually trust your intuition. If you sense that something is a bit off in a situation or anything of the sort, you can actually rely on it. Just for this month of December, while we still have the conjunction. After that, you have to going to have to revert to your former resources. So, in terms of areas of life that are feeling activated, so of course, the house of the self and the house of partnership. So, I sense that for some of you, it doesn't have to be the case for everyone, but with this Mars retrograde in the seventh house, it's usually a time period when a lot of partnerships and couples have breakups. If you're in that spot, I think that if in some cases it has already happened in the beginning of November, or at least sometime in November. If not, it might still yet culminate in December, so this month. I would say don't despair on that. Don't lose hope. If it happens for your highest good. I know that you want to slap me right now for saying that. So I just don't take it out on your computer screen, and it's a possession, so you don't want to lose money on that. But yes, I know you will be very upset with me for saying this, and the fact is, look, it's happening for your highest good, and the good news is that you are just so charming and fun to be around. Basically, your rebound period is going to look like a big party, big continuous nonstop party, and just until you eventually forget about the person and all of that. So, not saying that this is going to be an easy transit for all of you, and I hope that some of you are not even going to experience it. But for those of you that are in that energy, unfortunately, just keep in mind that it's first and foremost, it's like one of the most beneficial things that is happening for you. And second, your period of getting over the person, it's going to be so fun and so jolly. You're going to rediscover yourself, and you're going to wonder like, oh, why haven't I done this earlier? So that's kind of the energy you're in. I'm sorry if it's not what you want to hear right now, but just listen to this in a few months and let me know how it resonates then. Um, there are some of you who have been experiencing some issues in the home, or if you don't, or if you haven't had problems in your home, like it's relating to water. So if you live near an element, near water elements, or you have like shoddy piping done, it's just in your chart you have like a Neptune transiting, and I'm sure that like you had like problems coming up with the waters, like leaky pipes, flooding either from the neighbor or from yourself, from your own apartment. So um, you may actually want to keep an eye on the workers, or if it hasn't happened yet, you may want to take care that somebody comes in, a plumber, and takes a look at your home to make sure that everything is okay. If you go on vacation, make sure that like the water is turned off. There is a predisposition this month for some real waterworks and some real damage to be done. So I really hope that also check with your insurance company to make sure that you are good in that front. Really, Sagittarians, especially if it's like in your ascendant, if you're Sagittarius ascendant, careful with this placement. It's actually problematic. And if you did have problems in the home already, which may have occurred during the Neptune in the retrograde transit, please keep an eye out on the people working on your home. I mean, the situation is going to like stabilize, but you need to pay attention to make sure that everything is in order, because the repairs that are being done now are going to be there for like long term. So anything that is like broken now is going to have like long term effects. So just ensure that everything is in order for that. So this is just on the home front. And if you don't have any kind of problems in the home or anything of that sort, um, just if you have your any female relatives over, especially your mother, just be careful, because the communication might not be the best one. Just saying, there is a bit of an element of that on this side. Otherwise, you guys have like really amazing work opportunities coming your way. I would say that even if it looks very difficult, or even if it's some sort of an unexpected ending, although there is none, it doesn't show me an aspect for endings, but in any case, if it's like something sudden, something unexpected, it's going to be good. Either promotion or the downgrade. If I know it sounds weird, but whatever is coming up now in the month of December, it's actually going to be very, very beneficial for you in the long term. So don't be upset about it if it's not what you wanted or what you thought was lined up for you. It's actually going to be 10 times better, even if it doesn't look like that in the beginning. So that's something I can say like it's a very positive aspect for you. If you've been experiencing a bit of a deficient communication with your spouse, and this goes for those of you who are not breaking up. For those of you that have like been who have had like long-standing arguments, and you have been married for a very long time, this is actually an opportunity to like talk things through and patch things up. Though what I mentioned in the beginning goes for those who are like in relationships that are not that are like under 3 years, or that even if there's like an engagement or marriage, that the commitment hasn't been there for long. So that's what I mean here. But for those of you who have been like together for much longer, it's an opportunity to actually patch things up and talk things through, and you might actually have a sense of like renewed commitments. And the good part is that you actually have like a sibling who's intervening and like has a sort of uh, positive input to the situation, or like a sense of wisdom that you might not expect, or taking or even taking some retreats outside of your home area might be very, very beneficial. Just keep that in mind. um, Excellent period for finances for you guys, especially if you are entrepreneurs, or you have your own business, or you are in the creative areas. If you have any kind of investment opportunities, go for it. You guys have a green light from the universe from that one. Especially in tangible assets, or established corporations. Um, Even if it's stocks, or stocks, bonds. Um, I wouldn't say necessarily commodities would be included here, but I'm thinking like gold and silver, so at least precious metals. If you want to invest in those now, go for it. I would say stay away from any new companies, startups, and all of that. But like if investing in anything that's been established, like all of these giants or something, because the stock market is like now on a big sale, but it's more advantageous for you as an investor if you actually go in the direction of like investing in long-standing companies, because there is a chance that the stock might go up, or at least it's going to be a very good investment for you personally, like whatever you choose. So talk to your financial advisor about the opportunities on that front. So, and one final word: there are people who are not necessarily here for your highest good, that are kind of falling out of your reality. And so people that you really had issues with, or who just were very malicious towards you, or who were talking behind your back. First, you're going to find out who they were, and second, they're going to be falling out of your reality, so that they're not going to be causing you any problems anymore. So, Sagittarians, I know I took my time with you guys. I spoke at length. I hope that this reading has been of help to you, or at least that it was in some way entertaining. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a comment. Let me know if it resonates with you guys. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.